I'm taking over Aston Villa for 10 seasons because they're one of my favorite clubs. I remember doing an Aston Villa career mode last year and I honestly had so much fun. And to now see them have the craziest transfer window, loaning in Marcus Rashford, Asensio, and even Disasi, I kind of feel like managing them once again. This time though for 10 seasons with the goal of winning 25 trophies. But not just that, we're going to also challenge ourselves to develop 5 players to a 95 plus overall. And note these are lofty ambitions for a club like Aston Villa, but this is a club that's got the money, got the backing, and already has got quite a bit of talent. I mean, Ollie Watkins up top is a goal machine. They've got officially the best keeper in the world too. So if we make the right signing, spend our money wisely, I think we can make Aston Villa the best club in England. But it's not going to be so simple because, you know, the top 6 of England do not like any competition. So every season until we become Premier League winners, one offer from any top 6 club has to be accepted. Oh no, instantly that's going to make the first season impossible because we're starting literally where Aston Villa are in real life. And there's absolutely no way we're winning the Premier League in the first season. Oh, and we're also dealing with injuries. Pau Torres, Ross Barkley, and even Amadou Onana are all out. I think this Aston Villa takeover is going to be a real challenge. All right, boys, we're kicking things off now with season 1. And Unai Emery has left us in a really tight spot in the Premier League. That means we've literally got no chance of winning the league. And to be fair, this is Aston Villa. It's going to take us a while to become Premier League winners. Until then, the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City can bully us and sign one of our players. But yeah, guys, we still have a chance to win a trophy this season, alive in the FA Cup, as well as the Champions League. I guess we got to thank Unai Emery for that, because he's got this team finishing 7th. And I told you, boys, this Aston Villa team is backed really well. About 80 million for us to spend. But yeah, we're going to have to be quick, boys, because it's on deadline day. Oh, wait, and already we've got a couple of offers. If this is from a top 6 Premier League club, we'll be forced to accept it. Are you actually joking? I can't believe this, boys. Martinez. Liverpool have come to steal him. Why do they even need him? They've got Alisson. This rule is going to make this takeover so freaking difficult. And to make it worse, it's Martinez. You guys know how big of a fan I am of Argentina, but we've got no choice but to accept it. Things just got serious, boys. 87 rated Martinez has been forced out. I literally talked about him in the intro, how he's the best keeper in the world, but we're not going to have his services, boys. This is brutal. You know what? When I manage a new club, the first thing I want to do is set up the tactics. But I think right now we can't afford to do that. We need to put all hands on deck to just find a new goalkeeper. Because if we don't, we'll have 35-year-old Olsen in goal. And we're going to probably end up in a relegation fight. Do you know what, guys? We need to just keep calm. Losing Martinez was painful. Let's look at it this way. We can replace a 32-year-old with a really young keeper that maybe has the potential to go above that 95 rating. And I think I found our guy, Lucas Chevalier, who plays for Lille. I know he's not as high rated as Martinez, but he's got the potential to surpass him. I actually can't believe this is the start we've had to this takeover. Replacing Martinez, bringing in Chevalier. This was expensive, actually. Cost us 40 mil. But hey, I'm hoping this is the keeper we have for a long time. I'm really counting on him to grow massively. Okay, the clock is ticking. We're now down to 6 hours. All we've done so far is kind of downgrade the team by bringing in Chevalier. So we need to focus on the rest of the team. First, though, I think I need to set up the tactics here. This was Unai Emery ball, but we need to bring back S2G ball. Oh, and I think I'm cooking, boys. I like the 4-1-4-1 formation. And this is how I kind of want to set up the team, with Ollie Watkins being like an advanced forward, Kamara, Tielemans, and Morgan Rogers in the midfield. By the way, Morgan Rogers, one to watch. We've basically got him being our attacking midfielder. I've got a feeling if we can keep him for a while, he might be one of those players who surpasses that 95 rating. Marlon on the right side. Defense looking good. I think this is the system we need to build on. Now, for this system, I do want a bit more firepower. But Aston Villa have, of course, loaned in Marcus Rashford. I do kind of want to see him revive his career, boys. I think Aston Villa is a decent club for him, but he's only on loan. Do you know what? We'll evaluate his performances from now until the end of the season, and if he does well, we'll invest in Rashford, bring him back, and see if we can maybe revive his career. But for now, boys, I think we need to make more signings, and it's got to be in the defensive areas because we've got a lot of injuries. Tyron Mings is out. Pau Torres is out. I think we desperately need another centre-back. I think we can also do with a right back, as Matty Cash ain't the best option. But yeah, guys, with 6 hours, about 80 million in the bank, might just be best to go all in on a centre-back. Do you know what? It might be the perfect time to bring Tomori back to the Premier League. I know I used to sign him a lot in career mode last year, but in FC 25, he's gone kind of under the radar because he's older now. But I think we need that kind of experience. And for 42 million, we've secured his services. I didn't want to take a chance with a young centre-back because we've just lost Martinez, who was literally a leader at this club. So bit of experience in Tomori, I think, will help. Now, we've still got about 4 hours left on deadline day, and I think we can squeeze a right-back signing, and maybe Chevalier can help us out, because I want to get his former teammate Thiago Santos. Bro, what? He's literally got an ACL. He's out for the next 4 months. Well, that's not happening. That's the challenges, boys, when we're starting in mid-season. Everything that's happened in real life applies to this challenge. But hey, we're going to have to work past it, and maybe we can do that by signing Livramento. I know he's got crazy good potential. Can I maybe do a cheeky swap deal by including Matty Cash in this deal? Oh, yes, that's actually worked. After being forced to sell Martinez, I think we've done a decent job. A new goalkeeper coming in, a right back in Livramento, of course, Tomori. In this short space of time, I think we've done all we could. We've filled the gaps of all the injured players, replaced Martinez. I don't know if we can even put up a title fight or do well in the Champions League. What I do want to see from the early seasons is some solid growth. Because, hey, later down the line, that's what's going to get us the trophies. For now, we're simming until the end of the season. Now, while we wait to sim, I want to talk about something that's improved my quality of life massively. Manta sleep masks. Bro, I've been using these to get a quick nap in the afternoon, at night to get a sound sleep, and they are so good. The materials are honestly so premium, and the mask is adjustable for everyone, so it's always a perfect fit. Also, while wearing it, I literally can't see anything. It's 100% blackout. And okay, let's test it out with a blind foot draft pick. I literally cannot see anything. Who do I go for here? Okay, I'm just gonna go for this one. Well, to be honest, we did get Harry Kane. I won't complain. But yep, guys, these masks are perfect, man. 100% blackout. It is exactly what I need to get some sleep. And honestly, I'm someone who's always struggled to get proper sleep. And I think we all know how important sleep is for our health. And Manta's sleep masks have definitely improved that part of my life. Now, the cool thing is that Manta Sleep have got masks for everyone. There's a cooling eye mask, a heated one, but my favorite is the Manta Sleep mask sound. This has literally got Bluetooth, so you can literally hear like an audiobook or some calming music while you try to catch some sleep. Now, if you guys want to level up your sleep, there'll be a link in the description. Check out the Manta Sleep masks. And also, make sure to use code S2G10 to get yourself a 10% discount on your Manta order. Of course, a massive thank you to Manta Sleep for sponsoring today's video. And let's get back into it. Okay, we've made it to the end of the season, and seeing Spurs and Man United 10th and 11th, that's kind of giving me hope that we finished really highly. Bro, we're in the top 6, above even Chelsea, above Man City. Bro, we're in the top 4. Are you kidding me? Second in the Premier League. Bro, I'm pretty sure if I was here for this full season, maybe we could have gotten more points than Liverpool. Okay, it looks like we are going trophyless because no FA Cup. And Champions League, we got knocked out in the round of 16. But not gonna lie, guys, from being 8th in the Premier League to end the season finishing 2nd, I think this is a good start. If we push on next year, maybe we can then push on and win the Premier League next season. And don't forget, if that happens, we don't have to sell one player to the top 6 clubs. Right now, because we finished 2nd, we have to. It's gonna hurt selling one of these players, boys, because the team has actually gotten better. I converted Miggin to like a centre mid, and look at his growth, boys, up to an 84. Morgan Rogers is slowly growing. Ollie Watkins up to an 85. The big one, though, is Marcus Rashford, because he was actually mighty impressive with us. Played a couple of Champions League games, scored in both of them. Also 13 goals in the Premier League. I'm kind of tempted to sign him after his loan spell. Maybe Aston Villa is where Rashford can revive his career. But yeah, boys, on Asensio, I mean, he's actually had a decent half season with us. But yeah, he's going to be turning 30 soon. I don't think we're going to sign him. The same with Axel Disasi, who played like only 16 games. Heading into season 2, boys, first of all, I kind of want to bring back Marcus Rashford. I know we can probably bring in a better and more higher rated player, but for some reason I feel that Rashford's going to surpass his potential and really shine at our club. Now, apart from that, I've got plenty of ideas to improve this team, like a left back. Okay, wait a minute. I think all my plans have just changed now. Where are Aston Villa getting this kind of money from? 191 million? Well, now I'm already second guessing whether we need Rashford. We can literally go crazy and sign some of the best players in each position. But okay, before we get all excited, don't forget we got to accept the first offers that come from top 6 clubs. And it's Pau Torres. To be honest, since we did sign Tomori, I'm okay with this. Compared to what happened last season with us having to sacrifice Martinez, this honestly doesn't hurt all that much. Since we did lose a centre-back, maybe we go crazy on another world-class centre-back? Maybe an upgrade over Konsa? Yeah, I think that could be the play. Are there any good options that we can get from the Premier League itself? I think this could be really good, boys. Murillo, the Brazilian centre-back from Nottingham Forest. He's, of course, a bit higher rated than Konsa, but more importantly, he's only 23. Could be another candidate to go above that 95 rating, and all it cost us was just 45 million. Do you know what, guys? I think we could have spent more and gotten a better centre-back now that I think about it, because we kind of don't need a left-back. Ian Madsen plays here. I completely forgot. We'll just focus on growing him. Maybe then with the crazy money that we've got, we need to go all in on a left midfielder. I mean, come on, boys. We've got 170 mil. There's nothing stopping us. And if we want to make Aston Villa a Premier League winning club, we need that kind of talent. And you know what? With Aston Villa being formerly managed by Unai Emery, the club does have a lot of connections with Spanish players. And Nico Williams is still at Athletic Bilbao, 87 rated, 23 years old. I think this is the kind of player we want to build our project around. And of course, we're bringing out the checkbook for this deal. 100 million to sign Nico Williams. But hey, I told you, Aston Villa is a very ambitious club. These are the kind of signings we need to make. But I'm not done yet. I'm still signing Marcus Rashford. I feel like there's some sort of reason that Aston Villa chose to loan in Rashford, and that's why I kind of want to trust him. He's probably not going to be a starter for us, but I have converted him to a striker. I've got him on my bench right now, but who knows, man, what happens. I've got a feeling Rashford might end up playing a really big part in this takeover. For now, guys, it's time to make our way through the season with this team. I genuinely feel like we've got a team that should be putting up a fight for the Premier League, maybe even winning it. Because, yeah, we've got Nico Williams, Tomori, Chevalier. The team's only getting better. This is the season I want to start winning some trophies. And also the rule of selling our players to top 6 clubs needs to end. End of the season, though, and we end up finishing 5th. Looks like teams like Man City have got their act together. And you know what that means, boys. Next season, again, we're going to lose one of our players. I think this challenge that we've got is really brutal, especially considering we just can't seem to win trophies. Oh, we do win one. The Carabao Cup, we'll take that. Trophy number 1 in the bag. Now, we were in the Champions League, this time finishing only 16th, and we got cooked in the playoffs. Maybe we've gone super ambitious, setting a trophy target of 25. Let's first focus on getting to 10 and see where we can go from there. Because, guys, even though we've only got 1 trophy, our team is just slowly getting better and better. Look at Ollie Watkins' rating. Look at Nico Williams. We keep improving the team like this, I think, yeah, the trophies are going to start to flow. Meanwhile, I've kind of figured out where this team's lacking. Our striker and left midfielder are getting us the goals, but Daniel Marlin just 4 goals. Leon Bailey just 9. Well, we know what needs to be done in Season 3, and that is signing Michael Olise. Now, hear me out. I know he's playing for Bayern Munich. He's 87 rated, but you guys remember him from his Crystal Palace days. Bro, he was genuinely insane, carried them on his back, and I'm kind of tempted to bring him back to the Premier League. Oh, it's going to cost us an arm and a leg. But guess what, boys? This Aston Villa team has got a whole lot of problems, but money isn't one of them. We've got 165 million, and I've just used about 110 million to bring in Olise to Aston Villa. Bro, the fact that we've got Nico Williams and Olise on either side. Now, boys, this season we've genuinely got the team to start winning the Premier League. But since we did win the league last year, we've got to accept the first offer that comes from a top 6 club. That could set us back once again. I just hope it's not an offer for Nico Williams or Ollie Watkins or something like that. Thankfully, it can't be Olise because we've just signed him. Oh my days, that is such a relief. The first offer's for Alex Moreno, 33-year-old. It is from Spurs. I'll gladly accept this, boys. I've got no problem. It was only that first season where we got super unlucky with Martinez. This is actually really great, boys, because now we can focus on improving this team even more. We've still got about 60 million left, and maybe with the swap deal, we could make like one more signing. But honestly, I don't want to replace anyone. I mean, yeah, McGinn is one player we could replace, but this dude has been growing so much for some reason. He's up to an 86. So let's keep trusting Captain McGinn. Kamara's good, and I'm really also hoping Morgan Rogers can step up and start growing well, because I know how good he is. But yeah, maybe since we're playing him kind of out of position as a center mid, he's not able to get the maximum out of it. But at the back too, Murillo and Tomori are solid. I think, yeah, for this season, let's just keep things as is. We want to see some solid growth. We've already maxed out our coaching department, and I genuinely feel with an attack of Watkins, Williams, and Olise, we've got the firepower to win the Premier League. End of the season, and look at how many Aston Villa players we've got in the team of the season. Ollie Watkins, McGinn, Williams, Tomori as well. Oh, and also the growth has been staggering. How is McGinn doing this, boys? He's so far the unsung hero of this takeover. But we're seeing growth with Livramento, Murillo 2, Chevalier up to an 87, Ollie Watkins 89, and we've also got our first 90+ rated player in Nico. I'm looking at the stats too, and this is going to be a strong season. Watkins, 39 goals. That is ridiculous. Somebody please me how John McGinn is doing this. 17 goals and 11 assists. But is all of this going to be enough to win the Premier League? And no. no. Second, Manchester City are still the top dog. We came actually really close, boys. Just 5 points. The annoying thing is that next season, we're again going to have to accept an offer from one of the top 6 clubs. But you know what? We're making progress. We're going to be in the Champions League next year. Our team is better than ever. Season 4 could be the one to win the Premier League. Oh, but the pain in this season isn't over because we've lost the FA Cup, Carabao Cup 2, Man City 1. Now, we were in the Europa League where we finished 4th in the league phases, knocking out Roma, Stuttgart as well, and we're through even in the semi-finals. Oh, and Liverpool have been knocked out. This is good. We could win the Europa League, and we do win the Europa League. Trophy number 2 in the bag. Guys, we're honestly making solid progress with this team. Might have to make some tough calls though next season, like replacing Morgan Rogers because he just is not growing. The Elements is the main man in the middle of the park. But yeah, we make a few more big decisions, and I think we can actually win the Premier League. It honestly feels so good to be managing Aston Villa, boys, because they're just throwing money at us to spend 222 million this year. But it still isn't going to stop us from accepting the first offer. So let's see who's coming in for our players, and it's for Chevalier. Oh my days, the relief. It's from AC Milan. We don't have to accept this. We can reject it. Bro, this would have been the Martinez situation all over again. We still don't have any offers. It's almost a week now into the window. Now we've got a couple. One of them is from Girona, so it's not going to count. But the other offer is for Tino Livramento, and it's Man City. The team that beat us in the Premier League last year, they're going to sign Livramento from us. Now, they're offering us a silly swap deal, which I don't want to accept. I'm just going to counter for money. But there you go, boys. Forced to sell Livramento to literally our biggest rivals right now. We need to win the Premier League so we can stop doing this, man. Until then, I don't think we can start racking up big trophies. Now, since we do need a right back, I think Jules Koundé could be a good option. He's played for Sevilla before. Aston Villa's manager Unai Emery has coached Sevilla before. I see something working out here. And so for 100 mil, we've managed to sign Jules Koundé. We're also helping Barcelona avoid bankruptcy with this deal. Now, we've still got the money to make like a couple more signings, but I'm honestly unsure where we can improve this team. I love the midfield, but yeah, soon there's going to be a point where we'll need to replace the likes of Watkins, McGinn, but now's not that time. We're getting through the season, and now's the time to win our first Premier League. Once again, we finished second. I don't know what we need to do to actually go above Man City in the Premier League. It's starting to seem impossible. We don't win the FA Cup. Thankfully, at least the Carabao Cup, so that's trophy number 3. Did we just beat Real Madrid for the UEFA Super Cup? We'll take that. Trophy number 4. Champions League 2, we knocked out Barcelona. But Real Madrid got revenge and knocked us out. Bro, what kind of luck this is, getting Barca and Madrid in back-to-back rounds? I don't know how we've not won the Premier League yet, boys, because this team is absolutely ridiculous. We've got 3 90-plus rated players. Olise growing. McGinn just seemingly constantly growing. An 89 rated keeper. We've got to speed things up, boys, because 4 trophies in 4 seasons is abysmal. It's going to take us so long to get to even 10. The most annoying thing is that we've got to start off season 5 by accepting the first offer. It's again from Man City, this time from Morgan Rogers. Wait, yo, Morgan Rogers rejected Man City? We'll take that. He's showing a bit of loyalty to us. Oh, but there's an offer for Olise. Thankfully, it's from West Ham. We're not obligated to accept this, nor this one for Ollie Watkins. We can reject both of these offers. Okay, finally an offer has come, and it's again for Morgan Rogers. This time, Arsenal. I'm just checking, are there any other top 6 clubs coming in for our players? No. And you know what, guys? I actually rate this from Rogers. He avoided joining Man City, chose Arsenal, and even though I kind of expected him to be one of the players who would rapidly grow for us, it didn't work out. But he's at least not helping our rivals. But now let's get back to improving this team, boys. Just wait a minute. There's no Yuri Tielemans. Where's he gone? Wait, what? He's joined Liverpool? I think he had some sort of a release clause. No freaking way. Bro, even our squad depth has been completely crushed. What happened? I guess we've got a lot of work to do because we now need to sign a new centre mid. Probably a new left back because Matson is the only one we've got. We don't even have a backup goalkeeper. This is a tough spot we're in. Well, it's not so tough because this Aston Villa team has legit got unlimited money. And maybe we can start by signing Nuno Mendes, who's currently playing for Man City. Yes, boys, I want to get a bit of revenge. Signing him up for 80 million, but most importantly, we're weakening Man City a little bit. Also, guys, I'm just realizing we've not really worked towards getting super high-rated players. I mean, yeah, Nico Williams will probably get there, maybe Chevalier, but we need 5 players getting above a 95+ rating. Maybe I did make a mistake not really using the academy. I thought in a challenge like this where we need to win trophies from day 1, focusing more on signings would work better. But yeah, now it's starting to look like we're not going to get the super high-rated players. Well, I want to first start off by trying to sign Warren Zaire Emery, 22 years old, 87 rated. I mean, if there's a midfielder player who can break that rating barrier, it's him. When I need a super high rated player in my team, I usually go for Pedri or Gavi. But this time, I'm trusting the Frenchman. I've got a feeling Emery could be really big for us. Now, since we do need a backup keeper, I just had a crazy idea of signing Martinez back. Now, I know he's not going to have the same role. He's probably going to be backup. But in case there's an injury to Chevalier, it's not going to really affect our club. We've got Martinez. And maybe we can just sub him on for penalties, because you know he's the GOAT at that. And let's go, boys. Dibu is back at Aston Villa. And with that, boys, I think this season we've done enough. Every position looks sorted. We've also solved our squad depth issues. Now we just need to perform on the pitch. We've made it now to the end of season 5. We cannot keep going on having to sell our best players. This is the season. We have to win the Premier League. We've made so many changes for it. And yes, finally, boys, after 5 seasons, we've got Aston Villa their Premier League trophy. That's trophy number 5 as well for the club. But it's not just that. We've won the FA Cup too. Trophy number 6. Bro, number 7 with the Carabao Cup. So far, we've won everything. Okay, Champions League, though, we've been stinky. Only 18th in the league phases. But we have knocked out Sevilla and Sporting and Manchester United. No way. Bro, we've knocked out Real Madrid too. Champions League final. Bro, how has this happened? From literally struggling to win the Premier League, we're now about to win a treble. And I'm looking at this team and the growth is good, but nothing too crazy. Nico Williams is still 93. Ollie Watkins is still 90. How have we done this? Well, okay, Nico Williams has had a madness of a season. 42 goals. That is outrageous. Olise as well. 20 plus goals and assists. I told you boys Emery was going to be big for us. He's had a good season. But come on, guys. This could be huge for us, man. Winning the Champions League, making it to trophy number 8. We could really push on from here. Could help us get to that 25 mark. You just never know. But we've got to win it for that. And no, it's not going to be so easy to win the Champions League, eh? 5 seasons in, we're still on 7 trophies. But I really think we've built a solid foundation. If we keep working on this, I think maybe even as soon as next season, we can win the Champions League. It does feel good not having to sell one of our players to the top 6 Premier League clubs. But that feeling could go away if we don't keep winning the Premier League. But actually, boys, now in Season 6, I want to be pushing for more. I want to also win the Champions League. The team has shown that they can make it to the final. What's stopping us from going one step beyond? Well, maybe the age of some of our players, boys, because McGinn needs to be replaced soon. Even Ollie Watkins. I think we can get away with having Watkins for another season. He's still scoring goals like crazy. But we do need an upgrade in the midfield department. Meanwhile, guys, one more thing to worry about is getting players above that 95 overall. We've got Nico Williams on development plan, so I think he's going to be the first player to get there. I think Olise's got what it takes to get there too. Maybe Chevalier as well. That's 3. Possibly even Emery making that 4. But we're still going to need another player who can be really high rated. So let's look for that in our midfielder signing. Honestly, I don't see a better option than Gavi. 90 rated at 24. He is guaranteed to surpass that 95 rating. Okay, wait a minute. We might not have the money for this. Who am I kidding, boys? The Aston Villa owners are absolutely loaded. And so we're breaking our transfer record, spending 150 mil to sign Gavi. Surely that's going to be enough to make Aston Villa Champions League winners. And there you go, boys. Back-to-back Premier League titles. That's exactly what we needed. Trophy number 8. But we lost the Community Shield. Bro, Man City just seem to keep winning everything. And Champions League PSG knocked us out. I really don't get this, boys. We've legit got a super team. Apart from Murillo, every other player is 90 plus rated. Why aren't we winning more trophies? Because at this rate, we're going to struggle to even hit 10. Season 7, and because of the lack of trophies, I think we've got to make big decisions. One is maybe it's time to say goodbye to Ollie Watkins. He's 34. We're going to need another better option up top. Second, I think we need a better centre-back partner alongside Tomori. It's going to hurt to do this, boys, but we are transfer listing Ollie Watkins. By the way, we've got an offer for Nuno Mendes, and it's from Manchester United, but I'm so glad that last season we won the Premier League. We don't have to accept this offer. What we are doing is accepting this offer from Brighton. It's crazy money for a 34-year-old. End of an era at Aston Villa, boys, as we've just sold Ollie Watkins. But guys, I've already got an idea of which striker I want to be signing. John Duran. Now hear me out. This man only recently moved from Aston Villa to Al Ittihad, but now we're so deep in a career mode, it seems like he's back in the Premier League. 87 rated at the age of 26. Bro, you look at his stats. He's got everything. He's already played for Villa before. He's been prolific for them. I think this is the perfect successor to Ollie Watkins. Soon he should be higher rated than him as well. Since he's 26, he's probably got a chance to get above that 95 overall too. For 100 million, we've got his signature and he's back at Aston Villa. Also, guys, I may have found Chiellini or Bonucci's regen. Gianmarco D'Angelo. Bro, he's 88 rated, 91 pace. This is exactly what we need. He's only 23 too. Bro, and we're getting him for 95 mil. Guys, we legit have have built a super team. Yes, Duran is a bit lower rated than Watkins, but I think he's got room to grow. Same with D'Angelo. Even our bench is absolutely insane. There's no reason we're not winning every single trophy. We're getting through the season right now, and we're on 8 trophies. By the end of this season, I want to be at least on 12. And this is perfect, boys. We're making a habit out of winning the Premier League. Trophy number 9. Community Shield this time in the back too. And against Man City. Trophy number 10. But we lost the FA Cup on pens. Only thing that's left this season is the Champions League, and we have made the final. Okay, I'm not surprised, boys, because we've got our first 95+ rated player in Nico Williams. Oh no, Olise is going to be injured for the final. Thankfully, we do have depth in Marlon. That's right, boys. Our squad is actually insane. I'm not surprised we're doing so well. New signing John Duran is doing what he does best, boys. 28 goals this season. Although it was Olise who was like the main man. But yeah, his season's kind of over. But come on, boys. We need redemption for that Champions League final we lost. Let's do this, and we'll make it to 11 trophies, and that's what's happened. Nico Williams being the hero. He's helping us complete the overall challenge, and he's helped us win trophy number 11. Bro, I think we've got a unique opportunity where most of our squad is relatively young. Next few seasons, let's just focus on getting to 20 trophies. Have we just won the Premier League 4 seasons in a row? I think we have. That's trophy number 12. Make that 13, boys. I think season 8's gonna be good. But no FA Cup or even the Carabao Cup. We do win the UEFA Super Cup. Trophy number 14. But ouch, we got knocked out by Olympiacos in the Champions League. I was not expecting that. I mean, our team looks insane with John Duran going up to a 90. Also, Gavi and Zaire Emery getting close to 95. Olise as well getting real close. Maybe we just got super unlucky, boys, because I don't see any issues with this team. Every player is 90+ rated. We've got 2 more seasons to win as many trophies as possible. We've now made it through to season 9, and look at this, boys. Our second 95 rated player, Olise. Also at the back, we've got Chevalier getting real close to a 95. Both Gavi and Zaire Emery are just about there. I think we might have 5 players above that 95 rating very soon. But most importantly, we have made yet another Champions League final. Oh, no. But we don't win the Premier League. We finished second, Man City back on top. How on earth have we lost the Premier League with the team we have? We do still win the Community Shield, trophy number 15. No FA Cup, but at least the Carabao Cup. That's 16 trophies. If we want to get to 20 by the time we're done with 10 seasons, I think we're going to need to win the Champions League. Yeah, we have the team, and we've got the result. 17 trophies so far. It's the final season, guys, and I don't think we need to change anything in this team. Every position is looking sorted. Plus, we've got Gavi, Zaire Emery, and Chevalier, who should soon be 95 rated. But there's still something we need to do. Accepting 1 transfer offer from a top 6 club. This could really get ugly, boys. We lost the Premier League, and we're paying the price. First offer we get is for Ian Matson, and it's from Celta Vigo. We don't have to accept this. Oh, man, if it's one of our 94 rated players, it could be really bad. We get another offer for Ian Matson. Again, don't have to sell him. I'm surprised, boys. We're almost 20 days into the transfer window, and no offers have come in for other players. Well, okay, offers are coming in, but they're not from top 6 Premier League clubs. If we can survive the window without any offer, that would be crazy. But that is not happening. Of course, it's freaking Manchester City. They've come in for Conte. They've literally been our biggest rivals in this video. What a pain. But let's go, boys. Conte rejected it. We don't have to sell him. He's loyal to Aston Villa. Bro, we've now made it to August without having to sell any of our players. That's right, boys. There's only offers for Matson, but they're not from top 6 clubs. Meanwhile, we've also secured the UEFA Super Cup, so that's trophy number 18. Nah, bro, there are all sorts of offers from different clubs, but as long as it's not the top 6 in England, we don't have to accept. We've now made it to deadline day, and there are offers like from Real Madrid and Crystal Palace and whatnot, but we're really safe so far. As long as we don't see the likes of City, Liverpool, Arsenal come in for our players, we're fine. Oh my days, of course it had to happen on deadline day. An offer coming in for Tomori. But wait a minute, guys, we're getting through deadline day, and that transfer is seemingly going nowhere. Oh my days, I think we're gonna get to keep Tomori. There's no way he's rejected Arsenal too. Bro, both Conte and Tomori showing their loyalty. We accepted the offer. They didn't join. And now the transfer deadline day is over. It's time to get through the season and finally see how many trophies we can end on. And let's go, boys. We're back to winning the Premier League. There's no way we were ending this Aston Villa takeover without being champions of England. Trophy number 19. No FA Cup. We've not been good in cup competitions. Even the Carabao Cup wasn't ours. We did win the UEFA Super Cup up to 20 trophies. The only thing that's left, though, is the Champions League, and we have made the final. Not gonna lie, getting to 21 trophies with Aston Villa would be crazy. A bit short on the 25, but I still think it's a successful number. Before that, though, were we able to get 5 5 players to a 95 plus rating. Okay, there's Gavi and Zaire Emery who've done it, so that's 4 players now that we've got. But no, Chevalier. Why didn't he grow? I was really banking on Chevalier to make it a 95. Nah, boys, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna take 30 weeks to get there. Ah, that is annoying. But you know what? I still think we built like a crazy good team. Who do you think was the MVP of this Aston Villa takeover? For me, I want to first give a shout to McGinn. I don't know how, but that dude was just growing like crazy. He started off at like an 81 overall and was in our team for so long and went up to like an 88. But yeah, if I'm looking at pure numbers, Nico Williams has honestly been him. 30 goals again this season, up to a 97, our highest rated player. Let me know who you think the MVP was in the comments. For now, we're going to try and win trophy number 21. Can we actually pull it off? And yes, we can on penalties. For a second, I thought we bottled it. 21 trophies over 10 years with Aston Villa. Not bad at all. Now, if you enjoyed this video, click here to watch me take over PSG for 10 seasons.